what's going on, guys? Chris Chavez here with Phandroid.com. We're taking a look at some more top new paid applications to the Google Play Store, and even some of the top new free applications to the Google Play Store. Today's wonderful application, or the one that we're looking at today, is called Sidebar. It actually comes in a free and pro version. The free version has a lot of the same functionality as the pro version. The pro version can be purchased for $2 and adds just a little more customizability features and whatnot. Let me show you guys how it works. So if you guys have ever seen the Ubuntu Touch OS, it's actually like a rival to Android, and there's some videos that were released, and it's got some pretty cool stuff going for it. A lot of gesture-based things. So what this developer did was take one of the features, which was swiping from the side area there to pull up a list of applications. He took it and just implemented it in Android. That's the beauty of Android. We can do all kinds of stuff with our OS. So let me show you guys how it works. You just swipe this little side area, boom. You get a list of a ton of shortcuts that are all customizable. You can put whatever little app icons you want in there, and clicking it will just open the app. There's even a little section for widgets. Let me go ahead and click the plus button, show you there. So you can add more icons here. Apparently the free version is limited on the amount of icons you can add in widgets, but the pro version, it just allows you to go to unlimited, and you can scroll through them if you want. So let's go to widgets here. This is actually pretty cool, which I didn't expect to see this in there, but you can toggle. It has all the toggles for sound and Wi-Fi and torch and all that stuff, and even some music controls, which is pretty helpful if you just want to click, play to access your music stuff, or if you don't want to just access it from the notification there. So I just put the play button in there, so I can just quickly play whatever music I was last playing. You can see I got my app drawer if I want. Oh, to the app drawer, and then it'll just pull up these in a list view. So kind of neat, kind of cool. Not much that can really go wrong, right? So let's go to the configuration settings. So there's a ton of options and stuff and ways you can customize this to your liking. Start on boot, of course, you're probably going to want to enable that. Notification icon, you can hide this there if you would like to, but if you leave it on, it keeps Android from killing the application in low memory situations. So if you're running a game or browsing the web for long periods of time, sometimes Android could run low on RAM, and it'll start killing those apps. And you don't want it to kill Sidebar, because this is kind of one of the more handy ones you want to keep running at all times. So thickness is how thick it comes out when you do the little swipey thing there. Boink. I keep mine kind of thick. The thicker you go, the bigger those icons get, though, so keep that in mind. Whoa, look at that. Humongous icons. But maybe that's the way you like it, because you have a huge phablet like the Galaxy Note 2 or something, and you want to be able to access that top icon there. So yeah, make them big, I guess. Go big or go home. I'm going to keep mine a little bit more normal size. Yeah, that looks about right. Transparency is the transparency of the background. Animation speed is how quickly those guys open up. So like, let's see if I open it. You can see they go bloop, bloop, bloop. Has a nice little animation there. So the animation speed is toggled through there. Color here is the color of the background. I keep it black simply because it doesn't have that gradient effect. If I go dark, it looks kind of weird, and it has like this little shadow thing going on, and I think that looks ugly. Let's go black. Okay, looks good. And then you can do yellow, or whatever color you want. Don't know why anyone would do that, but I don't know, maybe you have a theme that you have going on with your phone and you want it to match, so that's kind of neat. Sensitivity is how far this little sensitive, I guess the activation area sticks out. So you can go super small, but I mean, you're going to be messing up sometimes, and it's going to be hard to call it out of there. I'm just going to go full big and thick, just the way I like it. Height is how far this little area comes down here to activate the sidebar. I like to go about a little more than halfway, simply because usually when I'm swiping down low. Drop it low, drop it to the flow, and then if I have to, or if I'm going to call on sidebar, I want it to be a little bit higher. If I want to call on sidebar, come on sidebar, work. Oh gosh, yeah, so sometimes it acts a little bit wonky and funky, and it's just not always wanting to participate. Position, you could actually adjust the position so it's like more in the center-ish area. You can put it to, or I mean, there'll be a dead spot at the top and bottom for the center. You can put it on the right here, so that might be a little bit easier. But just the general UI with Android and stuff, there's a lot of applications like Google Plus and Plume which have like this little side area to pull out things. So That feels more natural, but maybe you would want to put it on this side because there are those that do it that way. So I don't know. It's up to you, really. I'm going to keep it there because I can always swipe low to pull up stuff on apps. That's pretty much it. So it seems pretty straightforward, right? Like there's not much that could go wrong, you would think. There are some kind of downsides about the application. Let me show you guys here. If I open up my Google Talk here, you can see this pretty much opens up instantaneously. If I'm talking to Edgar Cervantes, my main man, and I go back into Google Talk, it's going to open it back up right where I left off. So almost like it's pulling it out of RAM. Super quick, super fast. Same thing if I, did the multitasking and did it that way. Pretty quick. The problem with Sidebar is it doesn't really act the same way. It's a little bit frustrating, actually. So if I go to Google Talk, it's going to go to my full list view of all my conversations as opposed to the conversation that I was last in. So it's almost like it's starting the app over again, which is a little bit weird. And if I go back to do it again, sometimes you have a good 1 second, 2 second, 1,000, 2,000 second delay, which is really frustrating. I mean, I got a quad-core phone. I got them 2 gigabytes of RAMs, and for it to have that little delay there is frustrating enough to where I probably wouldn't even want to use this application to do anything multitasking, but you can see sometimes it does work rather nicely, and other times, what was that? How long was that? I don't know, like 5 minutes maybe? It just behaves a little bit weird. So, I don't know. I mean, the application is pretty new to the Play Store, and I'm sure there's a lot of work that needs to be done, and then a developer can work on that. Let's see if I open up maybe Plume. You see Miss Amy Lynn just laying on her bed, all seductive and stuff. And if I pull it out, well, let's see if I just go, son of a, if I just go back instantaneously. Let's do it from here. Any day now. Boom. What is up with that, guys? Come on, come on. Now, it could just be my phone. I haven't tried it out on any of my other devices. I have an LG Optimus G. I'm sure, I don't know, it might work differently, but that's just what it looks like on the Droid DNA. That's the only probably bad side to this application. So you guys might want to play around with the free version, see if you like it, and if you do like it, pay the $2 and get the pro version for more customizability stuffs. But with that, I'm Chris Chavez. This is a look at Sidebar Lite and Sidebar Pro from Mohammed Adib with Phandroid.com. I'm Chris Chavez. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.